Today we are going to be learning how to create home screen bookmarks, and we are also going to be learning how to set up WebDav. So the first thing I need you to do is find Safari and open Safari up. Once you're in Safari, we need to go to the website that we want to set as our home screen button. So the first one we're going to set up is my website. So you go up here to your address bar, up here at the top, and I want you to type in www.mrsnix.com. So we should be on my website, mrsnix.com. And we use this a lot in my class, so I think it'd be helpful for you to have a home screen bookmark. So that's what we're going to create. And you can do this on any website for any class, any website that you use a lot and you think it'd be helpful to have a bookmark on the home screen. Right next to the address bar, there's a little box with an arrow in it. Just a box with an arrow coming out the top, and we're going to click that. And that brings up this message. So you can see that I could just add a bookmark in Safari, which is something you might want to do. What we're going to do right now is add to the home screen. We want this to look like an app on our home screen. So you click Add to Home Screen. And then it's going to give you this message. This is where if you wanted to change this, so if you wanted the title of the quote app that's going to be on your home screen, if you wanted it to just say Mrs. Nix's website, you wanted it to say mobile media website, you could change that here. If you're not going to change it, all you have to do is click Add. And when you do that, it adds it to your home screen. You can see it right here. It kind of looks like an app. I changed the name to Mrs. Nix's website, so that's what it shows up as. So now we have it saved as a little bookmark on our home screen. The next thing you're going to do is open it back up. So we're going to test to make sure it works. So click what you just created, and it should open you back up to my website. And we're going to bookmark one more link. We're going to go ahead and bookmark your kid blog link to save us some time in the morning. So right now you need to scroll down to your hour and then click on the link to log into KidBlog. So find your KidBlog login link. Once you click on that, you should be at a screen like this, your KidBlog dashboard. And again, we're going to click on this up here. It's a box with an arrow right next to the address bar. Just like last time, you're going to click Add to Home Screen. So I click Add to Home Screen. If I want to change the name, I can. I change the name to KidBlog Login if you want to do that, or you can just leave it. Once you're happy with it, you hit Add. I hit Add, and now it's a button on my home screen. You can also, if you had a bunch for one class, so for example, if you wanted to make a folder, you could make a folder of all your mobile media bookmarks and put those together if that's something you want to do. You could do that for other classes if there's bookmarks that you like a lot, or you can just leave them on your home screen if you'd rather do it that way. All right, now we are going to set up the server for WebDav. And WebDav is just a file organization system, and it's how teachers can share their files with you. So this first thing that we're going to do is open up WebDav. It looks like this. It's just a little folder. And you should be on this screen if you haven't set it up before. So it says we need to add a new connection, and you click up here, there's a plus sign, and we're going to click that plus sign. When you click the plus sign, it brings you to a screen to add the server. This is really important because it has to be exactly the way it is up here. If it's not exactly the way it is up here, it's not going to show up properly. And it's going to give you an error message. So the name is TSGA. Your server is http://. Remember, it has to be exactly like this. 10 period 11 period 100 period 50. Username, this is another one that has to be exactly right. It's schools/pad, PAD. And then your password is man, all little letters. So next it's going to ask you to enter the authentication details. So it's going to bring up a screen like this. You want to click where it says save details. This way you don't have to enter it in every single time. So you hit save details, and then here's where you enter the password again. So remember, the password is just MAN, all little letters. And click save details so that you don't have to enter that in every single time. Once you're logged in, you're going to see a huge list of files. You want to go to 6th grade first, because that's where you'll find your teachers. So click on 6th grade. Then you'll see a long list of teachers. For me today, we're going to click on Nix. And right now I only have one file saved in there. It's the digital footprint template we're going to use for our pic collage. So I need you to touch that and hold it until a menu pops up. And you're going to see this menu right here. So there's some options, a lot of options there. What you're going to do today is click Open With right here. Open With. And that brings up this menu. So there's several things you could do with it. We're going to save the image. So you're just taking this image and saving it to your photos on your iPad. So click Save Image. And then you can now go to your photos and find that image. So you find 6th grade first. Then find My Folder, Nix. Then you hold your finger on digital footprint until you see this menu. You're going to click Open With and then save the image.